Cool, 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 kids. Oh, yeah. Eva, cannabis sativa. Cool, kids, we're going to do another fun-filled video for you today. Yay. And we're going to talk about silver coins around the world. Around the world, 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 around the world. All right, let me get all the good silver coins around the world out, right? Because that's what you guys are here for. You don't want to listen to me yammer on about silver coins around the world, around the world. All right, cool kids. So what was our next quandary? Yeah, what was our next country of interest? Let's see. We left off. I feel like we completed all the G's and oh no. Nope, we got to Eswatini. Eswatini. That's our next country. Eswatini. Well, that's gonna be great. So Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland, is a lovely nation in sub-Saharan Africa, located actually in South Africa, within the boundaries thereof. It's a landlocked nation, as I recall. And you know, for some reason I have Tibet in here. Tibet's not a country anymore, so I don't know why I have it in here. We'll have to remove it. We'll have to have a special ceremony where we remove Tibet forever and ever, indelibly, at least until China falls, from the mix. Yeah. So let me see if this is it. Is it? Are you it? Are you? Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah. So here we go. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Eswatini. Eswatini? You know what we're going to do? We're going to use my phone to tell us how to pronounce Eswatini. Here we go. Let's check it out. Here we go, guys.
Eswatini.
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 Eswatini. Eswatini. Watch her lips.
Eswatini.
You see that?
Eswatini.
Not Djibouti. Eswatini. Eswatini. You see that? Eswatini. We've been saying it wrong this whole time, guys. And by we, I mean me. Eswatini. Oh, wait. Tinny. I don't like it. But it's not for me to like, is it? Eswatini. 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 And now you are. All right. Here we go. This is the stuff I live for, man. What is in there? There's bubble wrap in the damn. On God, I feel like there's bubble wrap inside the capsule. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it in there. I'll be on carrying it this way. All right. Eswatini, Swaziland Independence, Sabhuza II, and on the back. There we go. If I get the angle just right, you can look through the bubble wrap. This coin's from 1968. It's one La Longa, and you can see it's got a spear and a shield. Or at least a shield. Yeah, spears and shields, yep. See a lot of that on the Eswatini in Africa. Yeah. All right, let's go check it out on the computer, guys. All right, cool kids. Eswatini. Eswatini. Let's do this. So Eswatini. We'll look at the map. We like the map, so we know where we're dealing with. All right. Zoom in here. So, like I said, it's a landlocked country located within South Africa. This is South Africa here. This is Lesotho here. There's Antarctica there. All right. All right, Eswatini. Eswatini is, here we go, officially the Kingdom of Eswatini, and also known as by its former name Swaziland, is a landlocked country in southern Africa. It is bordered by Mozambique and to its northeast, and South Africa to its northwest and south and southeast. And it's 200 kilometers north to south, blah, 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 blah. It's one of the smallest countries in the world. Despite its climate and topography are diverse, ranging from cool mountainous Highveld to the hot and dry Lowveld. Eswatini is a developing country with lower middle income economy, and they're members of the South African Customs Union, the Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa. Its main local trading partner is South Africa, obviously, and their others are the United States and the European Union. And there's artifacts going back 200,000 years ago, rock art, rock on, buddy, and all kinds of cool stuff like that. The Swazi settlers, I guess they came there in the 18th century and 19th century. The name is derived from the king named Mswati II. Anyway, I don't care about the etymology of the damn country name. Whatever. It's whatever. Let's get to the economics. They got independence. I like to talk about that. 1968. Called Swaziland. And that King Sabuza, whatever, the second, ruled the country by decree until his death in 1982. And he had been the king of Swaziland for almost 83 years, making him the longest reigning monarch in history. A regency followed his death, with Queen Regent Dwele Shongwe as head of state until 1984, when she was removed by the Liboko and replaced by Queen Mother Nutomfomfi Twafua, and then Mswati III. The son of Nfombi was crowned in 1986 as King Nagawanyama of Swaziland. King Nagawanyama. He is the monarch of Eswatini, and reigns together with the a spiritual leadership position. Oh God. All right, it's not my place to laugh, but dear God. The Nudlavukazi, the witch doctor, is a spiritual leadership position held by Ingwanyama's mother. Oh, the former regent. Okay, wow, this isn't incestuous and corrupt. Okay, that's great. All right, I'm sure it's great, guys. I'm sure it's great. I don't want any Eswatinis coming to my house. trying to take my head or anything. So, guys, let's get to economics. Dear God. Nominations take place for chiefdoms, and so they do have elections for that. Yay. Chiefdom level elections. That's very magnanimous of the good king. Yeah. And there's a military. The king is the commander-in-chief. And let's look at his minister of defense. That guy looks above board, doesn't he? How many skeletons are in that closet? Woo! Look at them eyes. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nope. I wonder if, let's see the economy here. Here we go. Let's zoom out a little bit so you guys can read along. Yeah. Eswatini's economy is diverse with agriculture, forestry, mining. I wonder who wrote this shit. You know what Eswatini fellow wrote this bullshit? Seriously. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to keep reading. I'm going to read their bullshit. It's diverse, with agriculture, forestry, and mining accounting for 13% of GDP. Manufacturing, textiles, and sugar-related processing represent 37% of GDP. And services, with government services in the league consisting of 50% of GDP. Government services are the number one contributor to GDP. The F. Okay. Title deeds, where the bulk of high-value crops are grown, are characterized by levels of investment in irrigation. Who wrote this crap? And a high productivity. And 75% of the population is employed in subsistence agriculture upon Swazi Nation land. Saturday Night Live. I mean SNL. My bad. In contrast with the commercial farms, SNL suffers from low productivity and investment. The cultivation of sugarcane, the country's largest export, has involved... Well, now, hold the hell on. Okay. Whatever. I'm not even going to... Manufacturing and... sugar-related processing. Okay, that makes sense then. I was going to say, it's only 13% of the damn GDP, but it's their number one export. Yeah. All right. Anyway, sugarcane, International Trade Union Confederation, miserable wages, violent repression of any attempt to unionize, economic growth has lagged, real GDP growth has been 2.8%, and that's slower than the rest of the South African Customs Union. They've had repeated droughts, the SNL, the devastating effects of HIV/AIDS, and a large and inefficient government. Eswatini's public finances deteriorated in the 90s, sizable surpluses a decade earlier, a combination of declining revenues and increased spending. Okay, look. Eswatini's economy is very closely linked to the economy of South Africa, surprise, surprise, from which it receives 90% of its imports and which it sends 70% of its exports. Eswatini's other trading partners are the United States and the EU. We talked about that earlier. The continued victory of export sector is threatened by the removal of trade preferences for textiles, the ascension to similar preferences for East Asian countries, and the phasing out preferential prices for sugar to the EU market. Eswatini will thus have to face challenges of remaining competitive in a global environment. Yeah. All right. So there you go. Public services are very poorly developed, and the monetary policy of Eswatini is subsuming to South Africa, customs duties, etc., remittances. It all sounds like a big corrupt civil service, control costs, and public enterprise, la 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 la. Guys, I've read a lot of these wiki articles, and this is the first one that I got the heebie-jeebies from. Like, this is some corrupt stuff, and at no point have they really talked about the average earnings of the average Eswatini, which they usually do. So I'm going to assume it's pretty damn bad. All right, we're going back to the table. Yeah, sometimes I just get very disappointed with the Wikipedia articles I get, guys. I don't know, I'm going to guess the Supreme Chancellor of King Ukabuki there, or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing your name there, guy. I'm sure his ministers wrote all that crap that we just read. But I don't know. Who knows? Doesn't sound like the place for me, I'll say. And I don't think I'll be going there anytime soon. Man, yeah, Eswatini, you're in the books. So, guys, find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. These coins are not easy to come by from some of these countries, and this coin was no exception. And apparently there's bubble wrap inside the capsule for some reason. I'm sure it's to stop it from rattling, which is fine. I don't care. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, and all that jive. Have an amazing day, and thanks for watching.